Where's the commitment? Where's the love? Don't date in your tweens. What's up, babe? This week we're doing something a little bit different. My mom made me this pillow. It says Troy Talks Lots, embroidered. It's really nice. And, well, I was supposed to put it back here, but it's just a little bit too much white for my bed. So I'm going to be choosing one person in the comments to send this pillow to. If you want it, all you got to do is like this video and comment down below. Let's get in the episode. How do I sugarcoat this? I don't. Don't date. That sounds bad. Don't date in your tweens. When I say tween years, I mean like 18 to 23. Those are the years in which you go out and really find a lot about yourself. You really find who you are as a person. You work on yourself. You find what you like, what you don't like, what you're into, what you're not into, career choices, love affairs, new friends that'll stick with you for like life, how do you do it? For lifers, like that. Just so much untapped potential in which I feel like having a boyfriend or girlfriend at that time is just very limiting. I feel like it just hinders a lot of what you're getting ready to set up in life. And by having someone that you probably, and I hate saying this because like if you're in a relationship right now and you're in a happy one, like don't let me tell you not to do something that you feel is right. But if you're probably not just in the mindset to get married right now, like what is the point of dating? This is very controversial. This is just my opinion. Is I was in that seat. I had a girlfriend for 3 years, like the end of like my high school career to beginning of college. We tried to do the whole long distance relationship thing. It just didn't work out. It was tough. Okay. It was tough. I feel like it held me back from so much opportunity being, possible new love interests or possible new friends or those parties that, you should have gone to in college during rush or the tailgates that you could have gone to during football season or soccer or lacrosse. Or I just feel like having a person at that point kind of stopped me from going out and exploring. When I say exploring, I don't mean like going out and like, hooking up with people, but like going out and just meeting new people, seeing new faces, shaking new hands. It's not even just like meeting girls or guys. It's going out, making friends with people who are connected, meeting professors who may want to like bring you here and here and here. It's a lot more than just finding love. I have a strong opinion on this one just because I was that kid who was in a relationship late high school, early college. We try to do the whole long distance thing. I feel like I just missed out on a couple opportunities going to certain parties or events and meeting new people, or not going to the tailgates in which you could have made a lot of memories with your friends, or like studying abroad with some of my friends because I was so cooped up in this thought of I'm going to marry this person when I was like 18 or 19. Honestly, who was I to think that I'm going to marry this person when I didn't even have a pot to piss in, right? Like I couldn't even take care of myself. My dad was sending me like $100 a week and I was spending like half of it on booze half the time. Like I was in no right state of mind to even think about like putting a ring on some girl's finger. When looking back at it now, my parents were so right. They were like, Troy, hey, just like, we know you think she's the one, but you should probably go out and explore and, make new friends and meet new people and just say yes to everything. Like, honestly, when you're young, you should just be saying yes to a whole bunch of shit, even if you don't want to do it, because you just never know what's going to come of it. This whole episode isn't about just this college career. I'm just very passionate about this part, so I'm just wanting to get this out of the way. This wasn't even written down in my notes. I've got a whole bunch of notes for the next couple of minutes, so just bear with me. But yeah, I don't think you need to be in a relationship. You don't even know who you are in your early 20s. Like, you really don't. I feel like the tween years are the years that you start finding yourself and you start changing a lot. They're very impressionable years, and that's the time in which you should be going out, exploring, trying things to see what you like and what you don't like, and your career choices, and the kind of people you want to surround yourself with, and ultimately just what you want to invest your time and your well-being into. Again, I just think this is an opinion of mine. You can agree with me, you can disagree with me. And again, if you're in a healthy relationship, I'm not by any means saying break up with that person or let them go. Like, please keep doing you, more power to you. But I just think that having like a person right now in these years that you should be going out and just trying everything limits what you can or can't do and the potential that you could unlock, in the grand scheme of things. Wow, my mic almost cut out on me. I guess that's my cue to kind of move on and actually get into the nitty-gritty part. I'm not telling anyone to break up in college, okay? I'm just sharing my personal experience. Real quick, I'm not one of those guys who are like, oh, you can't find love. Dating is for fools, like, this. I'm a hopeless romantic, okay? I'm a hopeless romantic. I just state the facts. And the facts are, everyone says they want a relationship because they're so lonely, but then they don't actually want the relationship when they're in the talking stage because they want to be able to talk to multiple other people, yet they still claim that they are ready for a relationship while they're talking to other people, but want the relationship when they're lonely, but still talk to multiple other people, claiming they're ready for a relationship when they still want the freedom to go talk to multiple other people. I mean, make it make sense. That was confusing for me to say, and I couldn't imagine you trying to understand that. Apparently, the more the merrier these days, like it's fucking Christmas, because apparently everybody wants more than one. Like, I don't know how people do it these days, especially if you're in a relationship. Like, these people must be having fucking 4, 5, 6 sums all the time. I don't know how you do it. I'm a huge fan of having your fun. I am also not ready for a relationship. That doesn't mean if the right person walks in, I wouldn't entertain it. But as of right now, I am not actively seeking anyone. I am not talking to anyone trying to be like, oh, like, how about you? Or how about you? Or how about you? It always cracks me up when people are like, oh yeah, I'm ready for a relationship. Yet they're hooking up with 4, 5, 6 other people. And I'm like, well, that doesn't necessarily scream that you're ready for a relationship. What do I know? I know 32-year-olds that are still in the club, getting shit-faced, reeling lines of coke, and looking for the next hot piece of ass, claiming they're ready for a relationship. Newsflash, bud. You're not going to find love at the club. Instagram. Here's another one. Social media, your Instagrams, your TikToks, your Twitters, whatever people use, are so curated to your exact specifications that you have 20, 30, 40, 50 girls a day being broadcasted in front of your face in which you're like, holy shit, like, I don't even know which one to choose. They didn't have that in the old days. Like you just kind of went out, found someone, struck up a good conversation, and you were off to the races. Now you get 30, 40, 50 chicks or guys just thrown at you on your Explore page, and you're like, holy shit, I'm overwhelmed. But it's tough because you have so much to choose from that you kind of get scared of commitment in a way because you're like, oh, well, maybe I shouldn't be talking to so-and-so. Maybe the grass is greener. Which, newsflash, is it ever really? I don't know. I don't think so. I don't think so. I was going to make my whole episode around this, but here we go. Don't date. Here's why. What is dating anymore? Like, let's be honest. What is dating anymore? What is it? Is it DMing someone, you're hot, them responding, you get their number, you text for a couple days, you go out once, you start hooking up occasionally, doing things that couples would do. Then the question starts to come around. What are we? Someone loses interest, you back off, you guys go ghost, and you just move on to the next person. Where is the love? I'm not saying I don't believe in love. I'm not saying that it's not out there. I'm just saying that's what modern day dating is these days. You DM them for a little bit, you start texting them for a little bit, you start hooking up on occasion, and then you kind of just ghost them and move on to the next. Like, that's what it is these days, apparently. There's no commitment. Dating's hard, okay? Dating's hard. Dating's fun. I'm not saying don't date. I'm just saying those are some of the reasons I probably wouldn't date in my earlier years, just because you have those issues, one, and two, you're so young. You have so much time to explore your options later on after you got your shit figured out. My advice, don't date until you're ready. It's as simple as that. Don't actually date until you are ready. I'm not saying don't go out and meet fun people and, maybe go out for drinks or dinner or whatever, but let's not turn things very exclusive until you are ready to put a motherfucking ring on it. That's my opinion. Anyways, let's get into some questions. Here we go. Ooh, the title is He's Younger Than Me with the eyes like this. Ooh, Gabby, you little cougar, you. Okay, I like this. Hey, Troy, I just recently started listening to you, and I wanted to say I love every episode you have. Thank you so much, Gabby. So, there's this guy. Tell me the gossip. What a great way to start a conversation. That is a great way to start a conversation. So, there's this guy. I find him attractive, and I think he's cute, and it's pretty obvious he likes me. He texts me about random stuff every couple of days. He's invited me to a couple things. And when he's near me, he does subtle physical touch and smiles at me. All the things. I will be 19 in a few months, and he's 17. Run. That is illegal. Gabby, you might just have to mark your calendar. He looks and acts much older. I like him, but it feels wrong and illegal. Okay, that's literally just what I said. Should I go for it or shut it down? I just don't know because I also want to focus on me and be single, but I'm finally being pursued, so I don't want to lose that, but I also don't want to settle. Please help. Wow, I love how cohesive this question is with what we're saying. Yeah, you might just have to mark your calendar for this one, Gabby. I love you, and I'm sure it feels nice to have all this attention. Hopefully his birthday is not next year. Hopefully it's in a month or two from now. But yeah, as of right now, that is illegal, and we don't want to get you picked up by Chris Hansen on To Catch a Predator. I'm not saying don't keep him around, but what I'm saying is you are not to do anything with this young fine man until he is of age. Until he is of age. Thank you very much. On to the next one. Okay. Here's another one. This one's by E. This says, seeking advice on making friendships in college. Beautiful. Perfect. Hi, Troy. Thanks so much for all the advice you've been giving in your podcasts. I really enjoy listening to them. Thanks so much, E. I appreciate that. My problem is that I'm very shy, and sometimes I hate being around others. However, during my college journey, I have realized I should make friends to survive. I truly appreciate any advice or tips you can share based on your own experiences or observations. Your insights will undoubtedly play a vital role in my journey. Thank you so much for taking the time to read my message, and I eagerly await your response. All love to you, Troy, with 10 hearts. You're so cute. Hi, E. All right, so you're a little shy. Honestly, a lot of guys like shy girls, so you're in luck. Well, lucky you, E. You have a lot of options right now. College is one of those where people are in a frenzy to just go out and meet people. You have to understand that college is about making connections. It's not necessarily for the studies unless you are trying to become a lawyer, a doctor, doctor, what's another big one? You go to college to meet people who could potentially have connections later on down the road, or maybe their parents have connections. That's why you go to USC. With that being said, if you're a little bit on the shyer side, totally fine. That's why they have clubs. That's why they have sporting games. That's why they have tailgates. That's why they have intramural athletics. There are so many things that you can do to make friends. So depending on if you're into books, you could go join a book club. If you enjoy soccer, go join an intramural soccer team. If you like playing tennis, go join the tennis team. If you enjoy just good camaraderie, go to a tailgate. They're so fun, and there's so many different types of people that go to sporting games or join these book clubs or join these intramural sporting events. It's a little scary, but the best way to kind of break the shyness is to get out of your comfort zone. And by getting out of your comfort zone, you have to be willing to take that step. By you taking that one step out of your comfort zone now goes from here to here. And then you do it again. And then it goes from here to here and here and there and there and there. Before you know it, your comfort zone that was this small expands to being out this wide. Listen, if you're not into the whole big group setting things, that's when you can go to like the library and you just say hi. Like there's so many different ways you can go out and meet people, especially in college, because listen, like in college, everyone is just trying to make friends with anybody. So how about this? Flip the mindset from I'm shy to I'll give it a try. Give it a try by saying hi to someone tomorrow. Or when you go to Starbucks, say, oh my God, I love your sweater. That is so cute. Giving them a little compliment, one, makes their day. Two, gives you that confidence to go out and start a conversation with somebody else. In college, everyone is trying to make friends, okay? And the sooner you realize, like, oh man, everyone is out here just trying to find a connection with somebody, the quicker you'll go out and just be like, hey, what's up, guys? I'm E. Want to be friends? Like, that's literally how quick you can make a friend in college. All you got to do is just say hi. Just start the conversation. So yeah, I think a great place to start is clubs, or again, sport teams, or, you know, fun school events. Those are where all your freshmen, sophomores, juniors, seniors, I don't know if the seniors are there anymore, but that's where like a majority of the school goes. So I think the best place for you to go make friends is probably at those events. Duh. Thank you for watching another episode of Troy Talks a Lot. This is season 2, episode 7, I believe. Man, we're flying through these. Drop a like, drop a comment. And guys, if you've made it this far and have yet to subscribe, please, 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 we are on the mission to 10,000 flippin' subscribers. Hop on the spaceship. We're sending it to the moon. I love you guys so much. I'll see you next episode. Peace.